Hi, I'm Kerry Kirkham, and you're not sipping with the wine fox this time. I want to point out potential problems when you're out shopping for wine. So come over here and check some of these wines out. I've covered the labels so not to disparage the wineries, but check out this top. See how it's obviously it's not flat like this one. See how the cork is flat here, and this is really pushed up and the foil's even strained. Okay, so that is definitely a problem wine that you want nothing to do with. And it could be several things causing this. One, the wine may have gotten hot and pressure built up and the cork pushed up. But I'm not seeing any leakage, so I'm guessing another thing could be going on with this bottle. There's some sort of microbial taint going on, or some kind of something not good is happening in this bottle, and it's undergoing a secondary fermentation, which creates carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is what's pushing the cork up, and that means that the wine inside the bottle could be a little bit fizzy and perhaps stinky and even throwing a sediment. Or it could be all three, fizzy, stinky, and turbid, and no one wants that. So I would like to open this wine so you can see for yourself. This wine came into my possession exactly like this, and I knew right away it was all wrong. I'm a little bit nervous because if there is a lot of CO2 in here, the cork could launch out, so I'm going to kind of keep my thumb on the bottle because the foil could be the only thing keeping the cork in place. So let's get that foil off, shall we? Oh, look, oh no, it has a little tab here. Oh, come on. There we go. I would stay back. I have my finger on the cork. Foil is off. Okay, cork. I have my thumb on the cork. So notice how far up that is. It's an agglomerated cork, and it's half in the bottle. That is really, really not a good sign. So we're going to open it. I was going to use my automatic wine opener, but I'm a little bit nervous about this, so I'm going to go old school and use this one. So let's pull it out and see what's going on with this wine. I'm guessing that it's going to be fizzy. And it's probably going to pop like a champagne cork. Whoa, I was right. How does that happen? So let's see. Is it fizzy? Yeah, see the fizz? It's fizzy. And it smells like nail polish remover, so that's what's called volatile acidity. There's some really bad things happening with this wine. I'm going to dump the whole thing. You can't even use that for cooking. It's just bad. So, okay. So then we're going to move on to the second example of a bad wine. Notice how the top is sticky. That's from leaking wine. Another thing is, notice how the wine level is low. It should be up here. So this tells me one of two things. One, the closure has been compromised, the cork is bad, and it caused wine to leak out. Or it got hot and wine was pushed through the cork. At either rate, if wine can get out, air can get in, and the wine could not only be cooked from heat, it could also be oxidized, or both. So let's check it out. I'm gonna remove the foil, and I bet you once I remove the foil, you'll see a lot of wine collected under the foil. Yeah, see how that cork is stained? That's a bad sign. So, if you recognize any marks on this bottle, it's not the winery's fault. This could have happened in transportation, or it just could have been a bad cork. Problems happen. Oh, look at the cork. Totally pulverized. It's a bad cork. Yep. This is my main cork pull. I work with my hands a lot. I handle hundreds and hundreds of bottles every day, and my hands get tired. So when I come home, I like to use an automatic screw pull. I know it's not romantic, but you know, I work with my hands all day. I don't want to have to do this if I can avoid it. But let's try to get this cork out of here. Oh boy, it's a total bad cork. Very dry. So yeah, this is a recent vintage. I think it's a 2015, and it's 2018 right now. And this wine arrived to me like this. It shouldn't have. The cork shouldn't be this bad. Let's try to get it out so I could talk about the wine. There we go. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, the wine, totally, it's not good. With a bad cork like that, not good. So now you have two ways of looking for problems. If you find a leaking cork or a cork that's pushed up, keep walking. Don't go for it. It's no good. And that's another episode of Not Sipping with the Wine Fox, news you can use. And to that, I say cheers. I'm drinking something I enjoy because it's Sunday, and Sunday is my Friday, and I'm drinking one of my favorite wines. Carpe Uvum.